Hi, my name is Christine. I'm from Alhambra, from Army, and I wanted to talk about a couple bills that are being passed or passed. So one of the bills, well, there's a couple bills that have been concerning, especially from Senator Scott Wiener. It's AB 145. That one was passed in 2020, and that one would be under the judge's discretion to let a sex offender register. So if the offender is, say, 24 and the victim is 14, it's under the judge's discretion to let the abuser to file under the to be a registered sex offender, pretty much. So that law passed. That was signed in 2020. And then we have SB 107, which again was from Scott Wiener. And that one allows children to get gender-affirming care and also makes California a sanctuary state. Another bill that Scott Wiener sponsored or co-authored is AB 665, which emancipates 12-year-olds without due process to a state-funded facility. And that bill passed. All of those bills that I just mentioned all have passed. And another bill that's passed and that has been again, another sponsored bill by Scott Wiener is SB 960. And that one allows non-citizens to be police officers and CHP officers. So it only gives the non-citizens, gives the non-citizens the ability to be a police officer with only a federal work visa. So they do not need to show that they're trying to become a citizen or on the process of getting their citizenship. They don't need any of that. All they need is a work permit. So a lot of these bills that I mentioned, again, Scott Wiener has his hands on. SB 94, resentencing and recalling of inmates. So an inmate that has served 25 years, life, and or committed a crime before 1990 can be resentenced or early released, thanks to this bill. Again, another bill from Scott Wiener. And all these bills a lot of all these bills that I mentioned already, Assemblymember Mike Fong voted in favor for these bills. Another one is AB 957. Again, Scott Wiener is the sponsor for that bill. And that one, it gives the judges the discretion to let whatever parent is affirming the child's gender to give sole custody to that parent. So for instance, if I don't affirm my child's gender, I will lose custody under the judge's discretion. And that's another bill that Mike Fong voted on. A lot of these bills are getting passed. Another bill I forgot to mention, which is AB 1078. That allows the state to give the curriculum to all the school districts. And they are the ones that will approve the material. So for instance, there's a book called The Hips on the Dry Go Swish, Swish, Swish. That book will be available at an elementary school. Will also allow children to see those books. For me, that is not age appropriate for a child to know if a drag's hips go swish, 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 or any of that. But because of bills like this, they will be indoctrinating children into being more sexualized when they shouldn't be. And being that my background has always been early ed, all these materials like this and pretty much a lot of these bills are endangering children and giving them access to children to be victims of abuse, trafficking, and we should all be considering what our children are going through and to protect the children now and our future children. So thank you.